Hey everyone, I'm Bryce Newberry.
And I'm Nicola Brennan. You're watching Cronkite Cut, where entertainment news is a cut above the rest.
Coming up, we're breaking down the Brangelina split. Stay tuned for possible tears from Nicola.
Plus, we are shedding light on the scary situation between Lindsay Lohan and her ex-fiancé.
That's up next, but right now, we're checking in on music with Hala Nelson.
One Direction is finally reuniting, but not under the best circumstances. An Irish law firm filed a high court suit action against the British-Irish boy band on September 15th and has refused to make a comment since. Basically, the High Court named each of the band members and fellow producers on the song Story of My Life, so most people think it's a plagiarism lawsuit. This will be the first time the group has been together since they announced their hiatus in 2015. As a former Directioner, I can say that this is the most exciting thing to happen to the fandom in literally forever. Other Directioners are kind of freaking out about it. Many of them are convinced that Harry Styles and Zayn Malik have some serious beef, and it has resulted in a ton of memes. God bless. What do you guys think? And tweet some of your favorite posts to us at our username Cronkite_cut. It's true. Ariana Grande and Mac Miller are dating. #confirmed. Mac Miller appeared on Power 105's The Breakfast Club to talk about his new album, The Divine Feminine. The couple worked together in 2013 with The Way, and now they're back with a new track, My Favorite Part. The rapper said they are, quote, two people in love. To be honest, I thought they dated way back in the day, but Mac said they were just friends at this time. This could be a new power couple in the making here, people. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm Hala Nelson, back to you.
Thanks, Hala. We're coming off one of the hottest news weeks in entertainment. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, arguably Hollywood's most iconic power couple, are calling it quits. Early last week, E! News confirmed Jolie filed for divorce. She said she'll continue to do what's in the best interest of taking care of her family, and Pitt shared a statement later that same day saying he's very saddened by the news. He said his focus is on the well-being of his kids. And Nicola, I know that you're really saddened by the news. You told me you might even cry.
Honestly, this is the saddest news. I feel like they're my parents, honestly. They're like the world's parents, and I'm so sad that they're breaking up. It's the worst.
You've looked up to them since you were a kid?
I know. I was like, Mom and Dad, please just love me. And it's the worst feeling. And I just feel terrible for their kids, too. And I just feel like it's the worst thing to ever happen.
And there's so many rumors going on. It must be difficult. Today there was a report that Brad Pitt hired a lawyer, and it's kind of getting a little more serious. So it just, the kids are young, too. So dealing with that.
Yeah, they're so young. And, oh, gosh, I love those kids. Shiloh's the cutest. I just want to be part of that family.
I'm glad that you're not going to cry, at least right now, maybe later.
A little later.
But one thing is, who takes over as Hollywood's next power couple? Is it Ellen and Portia? Is it, we don't know. Vote in our poll this week at Cronkite_cut on Twitter. And now let's get over to Frankie here on the Double C for a check on tech.
Hey, thanks, Bryce and Nicola. Well, let me start off with tech this week. The Galaxy Note 7, it's been recalled. Why, you may ask? Well, since its release last month, there have been reports that the smartphone has been catching on fire while charging. Don't want to have a smartphone that might possibly combust, do you? No worries this time. Note 7 users in the US can exchange their device for an S7 or an S7 Edge beginning next week. Samsung will also refund the cost of those Note 7 specific accessories. For all you pro Samsungers out there, the stocks, they've had to go down on this one. Now switching on to the internet side of things, if your email ends with yahoo.com, go ahead and listen to this one. 500 million Yahoo accounts, that's 500 million, have been breached. And the crazy thing, this has actually been occurring since 2014. Okay, so this includes names, email addresses, telephone numbers, security questions and answers. And one last thing, dates of birth. That's all information that could have been taken by what Yahoo believes to be a state-sponsored hacker. I went ahead yesterday. I spoke to an ASU student who wasn't too worried about this situation. She said that it's okay. They'll just have all of my 13-year-old information that was fake. So let me tell you what I would do. I would go ahead and change my password and my security questions. And that's all I'd do until I hear more about this situation. Frankie McQuister, Nicola, Bryce, back to you two.
Thanks, Frankie. So according to E! News, Lindsay Lohan has had some trouble in her relationship. She said she feared her ex-fiancé might splash acid in her face. While Lindsay has had a lot to say about her ex-fiancé Igor Tarabosov, he says all abuse claims are false. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good Lindsay Lohan story, but Bryce, the couple has a 7-year age difference.
7 years is kind of a lot. He's 23.
Yeah, she's 30.
And if you're 23, are you really ready to settle down?
I honestly don't think so. And I think she's looking for that, and she's not going to get it from him.
It's also possible that like maybe he's like influencing her continued and crazy.
Could be, honestly. And I heard that he made her buy her own engagement ring. That boo bought her own emerald engagement ring. Can you believe that? Seriously, that is so cool.
When you end up on E! News, you're gonna have to buy your own ring too. You'll be making the money to buy it. It was
Honestly.
emerald though, and she's still wearing it, right?
Oh yeah, she still wears it all the time because she bought it. I think that's the best
Own it.
thing. I would own it too. We could talk about Lindsay all day, but let's go to Brandon and Will for TV.
What's up, guys? My name is Brandon.
And I'm Will.
And today we're going to be talking about a couple trailers for fall TV that we're really excited for.
So hype.
The first trailer we're going to be talking about is Designated Survivor. This is, of course, starring Kiefer Sutherland, his
My
big
boy.
return to TV after 24. It stars him as Tom Kirkland, who is a member of the president's cabinet. But then disaster happens. The Congress building blows up during State of the Union.
Should we explain the basic concept behind it first?
Yeah, basically, the Designated Survivor is whenever there's a State of the Union, one member of Congress is sent to a secret location in case an event happens. And in this show, that event happens.
U.S. history.
The president, everyone dies, and he's the only person left, so he has to be sworn in as president immediately. And on top of that, there's all these foreign issues going on. What's going on with the bombing? Maggie Q stars as an FBI agent who's trying to find out all these things. Cal Penn, who I really like when he pops up in things.
It's really nice.
He's starring as the speechwriter for Tom Kirkland. And of course, Kiefer Sutherland is
Kiefer Sutherland.
awesome.
Back
So,
again
yeah.
since 24. This time fighting for the government instead of against them.
Yeah, and I've had the pleasure of seeing the pilot. It's really interesting. There's some interesting directions they can go in. I'm very excited for it, really.
So hype.
Because so you want to talk about
The
you wanna
real
about
talk, let's talk hype here for a moment. All right, we got to talk about Gotham, which is coming back for their third season. Okay, so when we last left off, we had every single monster in the basement of Indian Hill. They had been released into the city by Fish Mooney, who has again popped up.
Played by Jacob Pinkett Smith.
The wonderful Jada Pinkett Smith, who now has a funky eye in the show, which I would highly recommend, very freaky. And what happens is that all of our characters are now in this whole new state of flux. Things have changed. Bruce Wayne's family, there's a masked society controlling the Wayne Corporation.
Court of Owls, maybe?
Maybe, we hope, we pray. And it looks like there's going to be a whole lot of new players in the game, and obviously there's now this aspect of sci-fi in the show. It's really cool to see where it's going, but there are two issues that we really should talk about. One, people have said that the show is unfortunately kind of drifting and that it's kind of getting a little much. Personally, I believe, I don't know about you, what do you think?
Well,
real quick?
I can't talk to death about this. I kind of stopped watching Gotham midway through season 2. I want to get back into it because you've been so enthusiastic about it. But I want to ask you a question. A lot of people have been sort of wishy-washy on Gotham because, oh, it's not Batman, but it's everything else that makes Batman Batman. So what would you tell those people, for people who are just getting back into Gotham, like myself, to get excited for season 3?
I would say, one, give it a shot because Batman, it's Batman. But on the other
Well, it's
hand,
everything that makes Batman.
right, and it's interesting to see that this story, actually, the show allows us to see what movies one-offs normally don't. We get to see the backstory and fully develop these really interesting plot lines with characters who show up later, so that if they ever actually do make a Batman series based off of this show, we have a lot to go on. And a lot
and
of
Ben
different directions to
McKenzie has
go.
been doing a great job as Jim Gordon.
Ben McKenzie is, quite frankly, one of the greatest actors I've seen in Hollywood these days. His portrayal of Jim Gordon is real, it's gritty, and he displays a full range of emotions that really capture the darker side of a character who, man crush. But other than that, there's a big controversy going on. There's a character named Ivy who obviously will go on to become Poison Ivy, and in the last season, she got touched by a man, can't cut off that sentence there, and got rapidly aged into a 20-year-old's body. It's interesting to see how the show will handle this sexualization of essentially a preteen girl. So,
We'll have to wait and see once Gotham comes back to TV. What did you guys think? Between Designated Survivor and Gotham, which are you more excited for?
like a dozen other shows this week.
Yeah, we obviously forgot a ton of shows, so let us know down in the comments below. We'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. So from all of us here at Cronkite Cut, my name is Brandon.
And I'm Will.
And we'll see you guys.
Thanks, Brandon and Will. And thanks for watching. As always, we'd love to hear from you on any of our social media channels.
For all our latest episodes, check out cronkitecut.wordpress.com and join us back here next time. I'm Nicola Brennan.
And I'm Bryce Newberry. This is Cronkite Cut, where entertainment news is a cut above the rest.
Thanks for watching.